Rusty and welcome to my channel. So today, my main agenda is to tell and to share some of my experience with regards to performing arts and the things that I have learned from it. But before that, I just want to remind everyone that I am not a professional performing artist nor a performing arts student. I am a broadcasting student from La Verdad Christian College. Performing for me is one of the things that I really wanted to do since when I was young. And later, you will able to know how it all started. But for now, let's first define what is performing arts. Since I have read a lot of definitions and ideas about it, I think now it's my time to give my own definition. So I decided to choose three words to define performing arts, and here it is. The first word that I choose is theater because I believe in performing arts. It involves singing, dancing, and acting, which can be seen in theater. Singing. Singing is my least favorite among three because I do not have a good voice. But I remember when I was in grade 8 and grade 9, I joined in a choir, me and my friends, and we sing a lot in church. I also experienced singing in funeral and in a wedding, and that experience really helps me to boost my confidence about singing, but still I do not have a good voice. I also use my voice in a talent portion when I was in grade 12 when I joined in a competition. It's a pageant competition in our school. And for me, music and singing helps me to escape from reality and also helps me to express myself whenever I'm sad. For me, singing is not just about having a good voice. You should also have the connection to the music you are choosing so that your audiences can relate also. Dancing. Dancing is my second favorite among three because whenever I dance, I feel free. Dancing for me is a movement of the body that expresses different ideas, thoughts, and information. Meaning to say that those movement has a symbolic value that people can use. Now let's go to my favorite types of dance. And if you're going to ask me what it is, I would probably say interpretative dance because we have to really put ourselves into it, though we can apply it to all types of dance, but for me interpretative is the most beautiful dance I would ever do. Acting. So basically, my ultimate favorite one is acting or drama because this is my inspiration. Why did I start liking to perform? And later, you'll be able to know how it all started. I do really love acting because for me, it helps me to express my own side, my different emotion, and also it helps me to be more empathic person. Meaning to say I can easily be able to connect or to put myself to the shoes of other whenever they are experiencing something. It might be a bad things or a happy things or different kind of emotion. Acting really gives a huge impact on me, especially it helps me to improve and to develop my own self by exploring different things that I really wanted to do, whether it's by my choice or it's given to me. The second word that I chose to define performing art is entertainment. I believe entertainment plays an important role in our lives. Why? Because I think it gives us happiness as well. We learn to engage the people as well to be connected. In performing, I think it really matters to entertain people because as a performer, that is one of our goals. Me personally think that way because I do not want people to waste their time watching me without learning or not being entertained. The last word that I chose is none other than communication. I believe communication is very important to everyone, especially as a performer. It's really matter because, for example, you are in the group or you perform in a group, you should have a good communication skill so you can listen to your choreographer, to your instructor, or to whoever manage you, it's really important to have a good communication. As well, it's really important to have a communication with your audiences. For example, you're doing a performance, you are acting, or you're doing acting, you are in the part of sad scenario, you're crying. How can your audiences can communicate with you? Of course, you are sad. They will give feedback. For example, they will also cry. They will say, I don't want this ending. They should change it so that the protagonists have a good ending and a happy life. And that is the feedback they will give. That is communication. At least they appreciate your acting as well. They appreciate the scene you are doing. And it's really important to have a good communication with all people so that you will have a smooth connection to them and the happy life as well. And that is how I define performing arts. Now let's go on how did I start liking to perform. I remember when I was young, we don't have television in our house. So in able for me to get entertained, I have to go outside either to my neighbor's house or to my friend's house to watch some telenovelas. I remember my favorite telenovelas that time is Darna, Super Twins, Joaquin Bordado, and etc. There's a lot. I think I do not want to mention it all. I love telenovelas. That is why I love doing acting. That is why acting is my ultimate favorite among three that I've given earlier. Before, the only reason why I like to do an acting is because I want to become an actor. And I also want to have to gain a lot of money and to be famous. But now it really changed. I want to become an actor because I'm really passionate about it, about doing it, and if given a chance, I would really take risks to become an actor. I actually tried to join in PBB audition. I think it's online audition. Um, but sadly, I didn't make it and I didn't do it because I'm not really that confident about joining and I'm scared being rejected. But if really given a chance, I would take risks and I wouldn't be scared anymore. But guys, do not lose hope and always remember that there are a lot of opportunities that will knock on your doors at the right time. And I hope if it's really the right time, I hope you are well prepared. And that is my story on how did I started to like performing, especially acting. And later on, I discovered that I also do like to do dance and singing as well. So guys, I'm almost done with this first vlog, but before that, I want to share this experience. If you do remember the first clip that I've shown to you, this one, that is the first time that I got to perform in a school competition, first time to have a solo line, and the first time that I got embarrassed. Actually, this is the most embarrassing moment I've ever had in my entire life. Why this one is the most embarrassing moment of my life? Because during the performance is so good and it really smooth until in the latter part when I'm about to say the last line, which is I think I still remember it. Mula sa panitik ni Patrocinio Biliperte, that is the line that I have to say, but I make mistake. I didn't say it at all, and I start to stuttered, and everyone in my surrounding was laughing, not including my team or my group or my classmate, but those people who are watching, because at first they are clapping because the performance is really smooth, it's really beautiful, but when my solo is about to start, I feel nervous that time. That is why I got stuttered and I got mistake. And sadly, we didn't win. I do not know if I didn't stutter there. I think we have a chance to win in that competition. But you know what, guys? I really learned a lot from that experience. I think first thing that I learned is it's okay to make mistake at least once in your life, but be sure that you learn from it and you become more aware to your responsibility and you should also help yourself focusing on boosting your own confidence, so that if the competition happen, you wouldn't feel nervous and scared anymore. And the second thing that I learned is accept what happened in the past and be a better version of yourself today. And the last thing that I learned is always remember that there's a beautiful future ahead on you. Just stay positive, just stay passionate, achieving your dreams. You know what, guys? After that scenario happened, I promised to myself that I would do better now. That whenever we're joining in a competition, I'll give my 100% confidence, 100%. I will 100% of myself. And after that, we always win in a competition we are joining. You know what? I'm really thankful to my classmate that time because they didn't blame me at all. And I'm just so lucky to have them. If you're listening, guys, if you're watching, I miss you. That's all for today's video. I hope you do enjoy watching this video, and I hope you learned something also. You know what? I really wanted to say this. I'm so sorry if there are wrong grammar, there are wrong words that I utter. But you know what? I'm so really thankful that you're still watching this video. I hope you leave a comment or suggestions for my next video. And also, don't forget to like, to subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bells for more out there. See you guys. Thank you. Bye.